Let's do it. For the first case, I am focusing on the bracket at the middle first. So to do that, watch. What precedes the bracket is a negative sign. It simply means that all the signs in the bracket will change. Because when you are opening a bracket with a negative sign, all the signs, all the operators preceding the terms in the bracket will change to the opposite. This was positive, is changing to negative. This is positive, is changing to negative. This is negative, is going to change to positive. That's what it is. So knowing that already gives us the first step. Y now, to open this bracket, changes it to minus 3 minus 7x plus 2y and then plus 5. This is y, this is 2y. They are like terms. So we bring them together. This is y down and this is positive 2y. So plus 2y. This is the x term, but there is no other x term. So we can just bring it down and let it rest there. Minus 7x. This is minus 3 and this is positive 5. Both of them are constants. They can stay together. So in that case, our final answer will be y add 2y gives us 3y. Negative 7x, there is nothing to join it to, so it stays. And then negative 3 add 5 is the same thing as 5 minus 3. That gives us positive 2. So this is our answer for question 1. Easy. Question 2 has many other brackets in brackets, but this is the innermost bracket we are dealing with. Therefore, I will just rewrite the others while I focus on the innermost bracket. Negative v add, open a block bracket, 3w minus a curly bracket, 4v minus, now let's work it out. All signs will change. So this will become negative, minus 7w plus 2v. Then the curly bracket closes because we've opened the smallest bracket inside. Close the curly bracket and close the block bracket. So to proceed, it is time now to focus on the curly bracket, which is innermost this time. And you can see like terms in it, 4v, 2v. Because they have v and v, they are like terms. So 4v add 2v will give us 6v. We are going to write 6v when we get in that bracket. Therefore, we come down like this. Negative v add, open a block bracket, 3w minus, before we open the bracket, let's simplify what's inside the bracket first. So the minus stays, okay? Now our curly bracket comes, 4v add 2v will give us 6v. Now we have just negative 7w in it. Close your curly bracket and then close the block bracket. Now we can go ahead to simplify. So to do that, we'll go this way. We're going to simplify by opening up this bracket next. So to do that, our negative v stays, add, open your block bracket, 3w. Since we are multiplying everything inside by the negative sign, all the signs change to opposite. So this was positive, it's going to be negative 6v now. This was negative, it's going to change to positive 7w. And then the curly bracket is gone, we're left with our block bracket. Before opening up this block bracket, notice a like term in it. There is 3w and there is 7w. So all we need to do is collect the like terms together first. They are joined by addition. So add them first before you open up the bracket. So in that case, we come like this. Negative v plus, open your block bracket, 3w add 7w is 10w. So 10w minus 6v, close it. Now we can open it up. Since there is a plus, the plus sign can't change the signs that exist in the bracket. They remain the same sign. So all we need to do is just open up. Negative v plus 10w minus 6v. Do you still notice that negative v and negative 6v are like terms? So we collect the like terms together and negative v and negative 6v will give us negative 7v. Hence, this is the only positive term we have, which is 10w. So our final answer is going to be 10w minus 7v. 10w minus 7v. This is our final answer for question 2. That's question B. Now let's go ahead to look at C and D. Question C is a bit lengthier, but it's easy to solve. Let's take a look at it. The innermost bracket is containing 3x plus 2y. Y after that, we go to the curly bracket, which has x with the innermost bracket and positive 1. After which, we join it all together with what we have outside. Let's go. First, we just rewrite 2x and 3y out there. 2x add 3y remains outside, minus our curly bracket, x. Now we're going to open this innermost bracket with the minus sign. So to do that, it means that the positive signs will take negative sign. Why? The negative was, there's nothing negative, so both of them are positive sign, they will turn to negative. So what it simply means is minus 3x minus 2y. Now bring this plus 1 and then curly bracket comes. It's reducing, isn't it? Now we work on the bracket first before we go outside. So we'll come down and write our 2x add 3y, addition sign, add 3y. Now minus our curly bracket. What do you see in the curly bracket? X and 3x are like terms because both of them have x. So x minus 3x will give you negative 2x. Negative 2x minus 2y plus 1. There are no more like terms in the curly bracket, so we can open it up. So to do that, we come right here and see, write down what you have outside already. Just 2x add 3y. Now to open up, watch the sign. The sign outside is negative. It means that if negative interacts with everything in the bracket, the signs will change to the other side. If it was positive before, it will become negative. If it was negative before, it's going to become positive. And watch, negative 2x will change to positive. Negative 2y will change to positive 2y. Positive 1 will change to negative 1. So in that case, we just write it out. Positive 2x, positive 2y, and negative 1. Now the whole bracket is opened. Our work now is to collect like terms together and simplify. To do that, observe, this is 2x and this is 2x. Since they are both positive, 2x add 2x gives us 4x. Done. What is the next? Y. This is 3y and here we have 2y. Both of them are positive. So 3y add 2y will give us 5y. And finally, there's just one constant. We'll leave it the way it is. It is negative, it remains negative. This becomes our final answer for question C. Now for question D, which we're about to solve, it's very lengthy somehow. But we'll try not to make it confusing. Therefore, let's study it properly before we get started. First, look at the brackets. Let's see the innermost bracket that we need to solve first. This appears to be the innermost. We have two innermost brackets. Both of them are embedded in the curly bracket. That's our first focus. So to do that, we begin by rewriting everything but focus on the innermost brackets first, like this. AB is outside. AB is outside, minus block bracket open, CD, CD, minus DA, DA. Now minus, minus. Let me keep it here. It's time to open our curly bracket and start working. Open your curly bracket. Now let's start working. The first thing we have in the curly bracket is BD. BD minus, we can open the bracket we're having now. Now when negative multiplies everything in this bracket, the signs will change. 3b was initially positive, but because we are multiplying it by a negative sign, it's going to change to negative 3b. This was negative, which was negative AC. Because we are multiplying it by a negative sign, it changes to a positive. So plus AC. We are progressing. Now comes the next one, also multiplied by negative. So this becomes negative AB plus DC, DC. And that closes our curly bracket because the small one is already open, and that closes our block bracket as well. Now it's time to simplify everything here, looking at whether there is a like term to be collected before we go forward. So take a good look at this. This is BD, no more BD. This is just B. There is no just B. There is no like term altogether. So simply means we proceed with our calculation. There is nothing here to simplify. So let's move a little forward. To do that, we continue. We write down our number, our term AB minus, it's time to open the curly bracket now. So we open our block bracket, since the curly one is the next one inside. Write CD, which is here, minus DA. Now we have to multiply everything in the curly bracket using the negative sign. So it means all the signs will take their negative sign. BD, we take negative BD now. Negative 3B becomes positive 3B. Positive AC changes to negative AC. Negative AB changes to positive AB. And positive DC changes to negative DC. We have just opened up the curly bracket. Now we are left with this long expression. But before we go forward with working with AB, we have to check out whether there is anything to simplify. Now we have CD and we have DC. This is positive, this is negative. They are the same. Both of them can go away. So CD cancels out with DC. Done, because this is CD minus CD. Done. Check out for another. This is DA, there is no DA. BD, no BD. Nothing else. Therefore, we can open up our bracket straight away. And to do that, all we need to do is write what we have outside. We have AB outside. Minus, we multiply everything. So this changes to plus DA plus BD minus 3B plus AC and minus AB. So at the moment, let's see if there is anything to simplify as well. Yes, there is. This is AB and this is AB. This is positive, this is negative. Therefore, AB will cancel out with AB because AB minus AB will give us 0. And we are left with DA plus BD minus 3B plus AC. We can easily erase the ABs if we want to. That's what it is also. Since we don't have so much space, we can just do the double steps in this one step. And the final answer becomes this, which is DA plus BD minus 3B plus AC. The order of arrangement does not matter. The most important thing is that this is the way it is. Someone else could write his answer as AC plus AD plus BD minus 3B. It's okay. In fact, I even prefer that one. Whichever way you arrange it, the most important thing is that the signs matter a lot. What is positive should remain positive, and the negative term, which is negative 3B, should remain negative 3B, even if it comes first. This is how to simplify an algebraic expression by removing the brackets.